I'm interested in how you've done this throughout the years. And so maybe I was thinking we could start like with how the calendar looks for you. So like, if you don't mind, like the season ends. Okay, let's start now. It's a new season. So that's our January 1 as basketball players in a way, is like when the season ends.
Right.
How is your approach to the off season, and especially those first 3-4 weeks?
Yeah, those first 3 or 4 weeks is literally, try to get away from actually me playing basketball. Am I away from the game? Absolutely not. I'm watching the game or I'm in the gym with my boys and I'm watching them prepare and playing, either if they're in tournaments or whatever the case may be. But me personally, I try to give myself, especially at this point in my career, an opportunity for all the little nicks and crannies and bruises, whatever, to give itself to recover. And obviously I've learned over the years that, me recovering at 40 is totally different in the off season than me recovering at 25. You just don't recover as fast. Right. So I try to take like a month, maybe a month and a half off from like really like grinding on the basketball court. But what I am doing, I'm doing yoga and Pilates and stretching and massaging and cupping and all those things that try to help rejuvenate my body to when it's time. Without no wear and tear. If I'm running, try to run in one of the Ultra G, treadmill where you can lessen the load. You can lessen the load, or doing more pool workouts where you lessen the load on your limbs and joints and things of that nature. So that's what kind of like my first 6 to 8 weeks look like, after the season, because I'm still traveling, with the kids and with the family. So, obviously that's information anytime you get up in the air, but, I'm able to kind of take care of my body then for those first 6 to 8 weeks.
But I think it's an important point, like, and I think you'll agree, like, I didn't believe in taking much time off.
Because especially as you get older.
When you get older, you stop moving, you might not get it back. So like continuing to do like the bits and bobs and having the regenerative effect, but still moving the body, synovial fluid, like.
No, you're right. Because if you completely just shut down, like, and do nothing, then you won't do nothing.
Right. Yeah.
You won't do nothing. You start to get comfortable with it. You're like, I don't like this feeling, but.
Yeah.
I don't,
It's like the principle that the body's an adaptive system.
Yeah.
So we do what we teach it, right? So if you run, you become someone that can run. If you sit on the couch and do nothing, you're someone that's adapted now to doing nothing. So when you ask yourself to do something, like this is dangerous. Like, for what we're trying to do, get back out in the court and run around, things fall off, right? So it's really important, I think, to it's like almost active recovery, movement. So I'm interested that you felt that way too. But then the mental side too. Right, like getting a little bit of space from the game, the grind, right? So that when you do 4, 6, 7 weeks into the summer, get back at it, you're like, there's a little spark.
There's
a little bit of excitement.
It make you miss it a little bit. Yeah. And that's what I think once you get to those, plus 15 years in the NBA, you're always trying to find, the little moments of inspiration. It could be from anything. It could be just the inspiration for the miss of the love of the game. Yeah. You've taken time away from it, and now I miss it. I want to get back to it. It could be inspiration from, your kids. Yep. Hanging around your kids, no matter what sport they're playing. Yep. It could be basketball. It could be soccer. It could be, whatever they're playing. You just seeing the competitive juices. So you're like, okay, now I miss it. Or it could just be now it's time to click back in, because you still feel like you still have more time. Yeah. You still feel like I have more to give.
Yeah, and you want to be sharp.
Yeah, you want to be sharp.
And usually the season doesn't end in a championship, so you have motivation from failure. You want to be more prepared. So like giving yourself that space, it revs up that motivation, which is huge, right? Like,
no, absolutely.
It's a little bit a part, I'm sure, of your journey is like, I try to tell this to young players, but like a coach could give us a workout. Here's what I want you guys to do. Right. And like you and I doing it can be totally different.
Right.
I did it, but like you attacked it, right? Like you went after it. Like, so the approach, the habits that you have for how you work is so important. And sometimes you need a little bit of space to say, I'm ready now. I got the spark that my habits are coming back, that every day, I'm competing at everything I do, whether it's the gym, it's mobility, stability, activation, recovery. Like I could skip the cold. No, that's not me. I'm gonna do every little step.
Yep, and I think the best thing about it is like when it becomes just a way of life. Yep, and it's not even about because you're an athlete. It's because it's a part of your life.